Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors! On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we'll be taking a look at another character from the fifth wave of vintage collection figures for 2024, the HK-87 Assassin Droid from the Ahsoka series. Welcome back, gang. So today we'll be taking a look at the HK-87 Assassin Droid repaint for the vintage collection. Originally, when we got this figure into the line, it was the all-red version, which is kind of more of the squad leader that we saw, and it's nice to get the actual army builder version added to the line. I already have a case of these from Entertainment Earth on the way, and I'm really looking forward to adding a bunch of these to my display. It's a phenomenal figure in general. I had quite a great time posing it originally, and yeah, really happy to have this one added to the line. So with that being said and done, let's take a closer look at the figure and card. Taking a look at our vintage style packaging, we have the Star Wars and Ahsoka logo prominently displayed up top, followed by HK-87 Assassin Droid on a red name pill color. We have a really nice image of the character from the first opening scenes of the Ahsoka series, looking really good with that electro staff and the Kenner logo down below. A very solid image in my opinion, and then we have a nice good looking figure here popping on that red name pill color. So a very, very strong card back in my opinion. On the back, he is VC 330 in the line, HK-87 Assassin Droid, and we have a small description of the character, followed by the Vintage Collection logo, and additional images of the card and figure. So all in all, this is a solid looking card back, and I'm very excited to continue to expand our Ahsoka carded collections. We have quite a few characters from this, and I think Hasbro has done a really nice job at getting us a number of offerings from this show. Taking a look at the HK-87 Assassin Droid out of the packaging, this is definitely a familiar figure for many of us in the vintage collection. We already have the all-red version, but this one is definitely nice to see. As you may notice, there is not much weathering when it comes to this figure. It is pretty much sculpted plastic that was already, fabricated to be this color, and yeah, I definitely think this one's a little clean looking. I will probably weather one or two of these. It doesn't really bother me, but at the end of the day, it could have used a little something. Specifically on this very, light tan color. It just needs a little bit more life to be added to that. We of course have some really nice metallics here that we saw on the previous release, which look cool. And yeah, I just totally think they should have put some weathering in here. We do have the clip on the back that allows you to put a blaster there, but unfortunately this one was not included with a blaster, which is a bit of a bummer. Come on, Hasbro, just give us that accessory. Was it too much trouble to include that? I don't know. But we do have a new soft goods here that's very specific to this figure, different than the squad leader that we got before. And I will emphasize here that they did paint the lenses to be that nice red color. It's actually supposed to be red and not black in general. I know some people were disappointed with the previous one, but that red color just kind of faded with the rest of the figure since it was such a bright red to begin with. But it really stands out here since this one has a gray head. You can see that there's variations even in the gray we have. This one's more light, it's a little darker here on that soft plastic that doesn't hinder any of the articulation of this figure, which is very, very good if you're not familiar with it. It's got rotation here, kind of a crunch. You even have that rotation down there, so you get multiple points on his upper body, chest. He's also got, kind of like barbell, new style barbell hips. They're kind of different than most figures because he is a droid. They take a little getting used to, but you can do some really good posing with the legs on this figure. He's also got a swivel at the thigh. He's got great articulation at the knees. He's got rocker ankles, which is just standard now with all of our new figures and just a joy to have. So overall, a very solid figure, and if you've not picked one of these up for your collection, definitely do so. The HK-87 Assassin Droid is an absolutely stunning figure when displayed in a fighting stance. The figure is fully capable of achieving a wide variety of action poses, and while the hip articulation takes a little adjusting and getting used to, the ball-jointed knees, swivels at the thigh, and rocker ankles pull everything together for this tenaciously fierce droid. This action figure is able to easily engage with the weapon, creating realistic motions with the electro staff as seen in battle, making for a fearsome addition to any collection or photography setup. While Hasbro delivered an excellent repaint of this pre-existing sculpt, it has to be said that the lack of weathering or any paint wash is a little disappointing, which is then amplified by the missing blaster rifle. Regardless, the addition of this HK-87 variant is a welcome addition to my Ahsoka Series display, and I look forward to additional repaints of this figure. I hope you've enjoyed this video and taking a look at this latest addition to the vintage collection, the HK-87 Assassin Droid from the Ahsoka series. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to smash a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.